Right. Well, as you can tell, we've found our way into a drive. That's the outside. So you can see how close I am to the entrance. And I can tell you there's a good reason we're not going to go any further. You can see all the sparkles behind my head. Ooh. All up here. That's all moisture that's condensed on the rock and it's just formed droplets of water. So I can tell you right now, as I was walking up to this drive in the side of the hill, I climbed up a very large mullock heap, which is just all waste rock that they've pulled out of this drive and just dumped on the side of the hill. Quite large, so I know that they've taken a lot of rock out. Whether or not they got to the seam, I'm going to say yes, because basically what I walked up was an old road, so it would have been a track, and they probably were pulling the ore out of this drive, putting it into carts, dragging it up to the top of the hill. And I say, if you look at the history of the gold mining here at Mount David, they had a cyaniding plant up on top of the hill. And they were taking the ore out of this drive by cart up to the plant, and they were running it through the plant. That's my best guess. So yes, I reckon they were taking stuff out of here, putting it on that road and carting it. Blah, blah, blah. Let's have a better look in here. I'll pick the torch up because it's really bright in my face. Zoom out a bit. There we go. Now, we're not going to go any further because of that. That's collapsed. That's all came out of the roof of this drive. So I'm just going to change the torch from that to that. And I'll point it over the top of that. You can see, hopefully you can see how far that goes. Oh, there's a wombat right smack bang. Right there. Well, there you go. So he's heading up. I can see another section that's collapsed up further. I'm going to leave him be. So yeah. Interesting. I'll give you a bit better look at what's collapsed here. You sit there, torch, and face up. And now I'll point you up to the roof. And I say, having an earthquake, you know, only happened recently very close to this location, there's every chance in the world that something else is ready to drop off the roof. All right. So that's one drive. Oh, and I say these old drives, they support a lot of wildlife. There's a wombat. I'm just going to turn this around and show you some birds' nest. So they're important. They create areas for other animals to live. But the unfortunate thing is, we always get, wherever people go, they leave rubbish behind. It just drives me around the twist. I mean, it's in your hand when you drop it. Rather than drop it, just stick it in your pocket. So it just drives me around the bend. Climb out, we'll go and see what else we can find.